Okay, hello. Can you introduce yourself to me, please?
Hello, teacher. I am Minh Châu, and I'm in grade 10 in the high school,
Hmm.
and I live in Hà Nội, Vietnam.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to start off by talking about gender. So, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Oh, yes, I have two siblings. It's one brother and one sister.
Hmm. Cool. Tell me about them. Your brother, is he
Oh,
older or younger?
oh, my brother, the two of them is younger than me, and my brother, I think that he's in primary, and
Hmm.
my youngest sister, she's in the kindergarten.
Okay, nice. And do you uh, do you spend a lot of time with your brother and sister?
Mm, I think that now in high school, I think that I have to study a lot, so I don't have much time to play with them
Mm,
like in the past. I
okay.
think so.
Okay, interesting. And do you ever wish that you had an older brother or an older sister?
I wish.
Yeah,
Uh,
do you ever wish that you had an
yeah,
older brother?
I think so. I think that in the grade 7, I see that all my friends got an older brother, and they
Mm.
treat them like the princess. So I really really like I would just wish that I got some brothers and my my sibling, my younger sibling, that they're really noisy. That sometimes I'm really tired of them.
Mm, okay, fantastic. So, in your family, who do you think is more influential, men or women?
More influential.
Yeah, who has like more influence on your family?
Can you like explain the question, please?
Yeah. So, for example, do you think that your father or your mother has the biggest effect on your
Oh,
family?
I think that uh, there's like the both of them
Hmm.
really like effect of my families. Like my father is usually like is the windbreaker, like go outside to get to make the money. So
Hmm.
that I think that sometimes he don't really knows about the what happens to his children. But I think that my mom really closer than us, so he like uh, she she's like more closer than us, then she's will know us more, and I think that they she's when she was more influenced than my father.
Interesting. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna carry on talking about gender. So, what kind of characteristics do you associate with men? Like, what should a man be like, in your opinion?
Mm, I think that I really like men who like get some interesting hobbies like
Hmm.
guitars or some musicians,
Hmm.
and I think that if they treat me well and like um, treat me well and give me a lot intention, I would like
Okay. And how about for women? What should a woman be like in Vietnam, do
them.
you think?
The woman in Vietnam,
Hmm.
the I think that they're like really really like closely to the child.
Mm.
I think so, but like in uh in some in sometimes like in study, I think that they will really pressure them like their children. I think so.
Okay, interesting. Um, have you ever met someone and been surprised about how they behave? For example, a man who does not behave like a man, or a woman who does not behave like a woman.
Mm, yeah, I think so. Yeah, like that I met a girl like but she's a tomboy, and
Hmm.
I was really really interested by her. She's really interesting, and she's got the she got her own personality that will really attract the others. I think so.
Okay, interesting. And do you think that men and women in Vietnam are equal, in your opinion?
Um,
Equal, yeah.
Can you explain?
So, do you think that men and women are treated the same in society?
Mm, I think it's maybe in the other country I don't think so, but in Vietnam I think that is the men always get the high high quality treatment
Mm-hmm.
for than the woman because that far the way that there's always put the man on first.
Yeah, interesting, cool. So, we're now going to move on to part two of the test. So, I'm going to give you a question sheet on here. Just let me set up my timer. So, you're going to have 1 minute to make some notes, and I'd like you to speak for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. Okay. So I'd like you to describe an unusual dish that you like. You should say what it is, what the dish is, what it's made from, where and how often you eat it, and why you like this dish. Okay. So you have 1 minute to get ready. Okay.
Unusually is like unpopular.
Just something you think is strange, or something you think would be strange for other people. Okay.
Okay.
So you've got 1 minute to get ready. Off you go, please. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
So I think that like the unusual dish like I like, and there's really like rare in Vietnam is the walking taco. Do you know that? I think that there is really like popular in the USA. I think so. Uh, in this walking tacos is like uh, the walking tacos like I in the TikTok I've seen, and I think that it's really expensive. Just like and some sauce mix it together, but there's things 65,000 Vietnam dong to 100,000, and like I would be shocked, and I get ordered in online in Instagram and to my home, and this actually very basic. There's just the snacks, Lays, I think so. The beef, the sauce, like the spicy sauce and the cheese sauce, and some vegetarian, and mix it together. But I think that's really like really really like good. I think so. There's some snack is really country is like tacos, and the flavor sauce is really good. And because that's uh like really expensive for me, I think so. So I eat not really often. I think that one of mine I just eat it.
Okay, very nice, cool. Great, yeah, that's fantastic. 1 second. Great, okay, cool. So, we're now going to move on to part three of the test then. So, um, let's continue by talking about food. So, um, in Vietnam, do people prefer like fresh or frozen food, do you think?
Hmm. I think that the the all the all the Vietnamese prefer the fresh food,
Mm,
like in the some market or supermarket, but for the like the fast and the convenient of the foreign foods that maybe some teenage like me
mm.
like prefer it than the fresh. think so.
Okay. And talking about foreign food, do you think that fast food is becoming more popular in Vietnam?
Yes, I think so. That many like restaurant in the Vietnam like the restaurant like popular like McDonald's or KFC something comes to Vietnam mm, more more, and I think that the quality is increased immediately. I think
Mhm.
so.
Okay, interesting. And do you think it's a good or a bad thing? Do you think it's a good or a bad thing that that fast food is becoming more popular?
I think that's the both. I think that is the both advantage and drawback of the fast food. The first one that is the really convenient for others. Like you just going to ship the some food that you can eat right now, but the for the longer for the longer like your health or something that I think that there's uh like the biggest that there's biggest drawback, and they can make you like overweight and got some health disease. I think so.
Okay, interesting. Um, so it says that more young people are choosing to become vegetarians in Vietnam. Like they don't eat meat. Uh, why do you think that is?
I think that the firstly is about the the health.
Mm,
Yeah, I think so. Like in Vietnam now, the number of people who are overweight is really like the the rise dramatically, and then there's some people is know the effect of the food that the food brings to them, so
mm,
they want to be healthier
mm,
and go and um sometimes I think that's about the like the culture. I think
mm,
so.
mm.
So
Okay,
it's culture in Vietnam.
okay, interesting. And what's the difference between the food that people eat now and the food people used to eat in the past? Do you think it's changed, or do you think it's the same?
Mm, mm, I think that in I think that in Vietnam, I think so. They like got really changed.
Mm. How so?
Yeah, change in the food. Like nowadays, there's like really really more food
Mm,
that come to the other countries to Vietnam, and the own food in Vietnam is like really uh got really much like some more food uh like trending now. But I think that in the past we got a war,
mm,
and like the food is really rare, and
mm.
we cannot got the ingredients, and the time to do the some dishes is difficult. I think so.
Okay, interesting, fantastic. That's the end of the test. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.